Have you ever thought to yourself that it is hard to determine what type of microphone to use or how to get the best audio, or even should you even use a microphone to get better audio? I don't know about you, but I think the idea is to give your audience, your listeners, the best source of audio that they can get, right? Without sounding like crap the whole entire time, because it's terrible to listen to bad audio. Oh my gosh. Like, I'll open up the YouTube app while I'm driving and I'll find like an audio book or a visual audio book or a podcast to listen to, and if they have terrible audio, it sucks because you can't turn it off until you park. And that's kind of what I want to talk to you about today, is how to choose proper audio between two different sources, right? So we are going to compare the Rode Video Micro and the Rode Wireless Go, which I am wearing a Rode Wireless Go right now, and I have the Rode Video Micro up top. I will show you how I connect those two together a little bit later on. I combine the two of them together to get different audio sources. So that way I can do this, where I can sit the camera down, don't mind, hopefully it doesn't fall out, and then I can walk away and you can still hear me just fine because I have the Rode Video Micro on here. But then I come back up here and boom, shotgun mic. Easy, right on top. It's even better too because I'm able to turn the camera around if I want to capture ambient noise, ambient sound from whatever's directionally in front of me. If I keep the microphone, so I can still narrate it, right? So that's the advantage of having both of them. Do you need both of them? No, but it's nice to know that I don't have to worry about if I'm behind the camera not capturing audio, because the Rode Video Micro only captures directional audio coming directly at it from up front, versus the Wireless Go, I can capture audio wherever I place it on the subject, right? So let's go talk about this for a little bit, right? Let's determine which one's better for you. All right, so now we got a comfortable seat, let's talk a little bit about each microphone individually. The shotgun mic, which is the Rode Video Micro, sits right on top of your camera. It mounts to the cold shoe, different cold shoe adapters. The Rycote shock mount that it comes with does have a 1/4 inch thread on the bottom of it, so you can attach it to a boomstick or another microphone stand, or even a light stand if you wanted to do it that way too, just as well. Sometimes I'll take the shock mount and I will screw it to a Joby GorillaPod. I have a smaller Joby GorillaPod, and it's nice so I can be able to clamp it to a pole and use audio source that way. Especially if I have my camera clamped to a pole that way with another Joby and I don't have enough clearance to put the microphone on top, I'll do that. A little bit extra, gotta carry more stuff to do that, but situationally it works out, right? It does come, like I said, it comes with the microphone comes with a red TRS cable inside of it, the microphone itself, and a dead cat. The dead cat's pretty sweet. It has nice form factor to it. It's not squishy like some other dead cats are. It does have some give to it, so it does pack nicely inside of a backpack. But when you pull it out your backpack, it maintains its form perfectly. And you just twist it on there until it pops right on, right? So that is the Rode Video Micro. The Rode Wireless Go is a 2-piece unit. You are going to have the transmitter, which is hidden down below my shirt, sorry. You're going to have the transmitter. You're also going to have the receiver that you do also put right into the hot shoe in the camera. You get a red TRS cable with it just as well. It's going to look exactly the same as the one that comes with the Video Micro. So if you lose your video, if you have both of them, you lose your Video Micro's cable, you can use in between. I try not to lose the cables, and I also try not to mix them up because I want to maintain which cable came with which device when I first purchased it. Since I do have both, it can be a little confusing. The benefit to the Rode Wireless Go is that you're able to use it anywhere, right? So as long as you can see the camera, I would say eye to lens. If you turn it around after you get so far away from the camera, you will have a signal drop. I want to say it's about 200 feet or so, maybe a little bit longer, but as long as you're making direct eye contact with the lens, for the most part, or facing the camera, you should not lose signal, and you should be able to pick up a good quality voice or sound at a distance, right? Versus a shotgun mic, you have to have it on top of the camera, and you have to be within pretty much arm's length away to capture good quality audio. That is the benefit to having the Wireless Go, is that you don't have to stand next to the camera. You can also adjust your dB settings on the Wireless Go, so you can raise or lower them depending on your audio source. I tend to keep the dB rating all the way at the very minimum on the Wireless Go, and that's just based upon how I kind of set my camera settings up for sound recording. I drop the sound recording all the way down to the lowest it can go, and then I bump it up one. That seems to be perfect for me, and then I just adjust everything in post if I need the sound to be higher, if it need to be lower. I never leave the camera in auto. I want to be in control of how my audio sounds. I use Canon, and their preamps are pretty bad, and you can get crazy pitching and peaking sounds from leaving your camera in audio, especially when you're using a better quality microphone. Now, the Wireless Go does have a downside to it, and unlike the Video Micro where you just plug it into the camera, the Wireless Go has to be charged just as well. So you do just plug it into the camera, but you have to charge both units before you use them or after they've died. So that is the biggest downside. If you're someone who forgets to tie their shoes before you walk out the house, you will forget to charge your Wireless Go set. So it kind of makes the Wireless Go not beneficial for those people. If you forget to tie your shoes, you will forget to charge this, and you will get out the set and you'll have 2 dead devices. Now, with that being said, I have been able to complete 4 to 5 projects before I needed to charge, and I would say each one takes me about 60 minutes to 90 minutes to fully complete. Not doing any huge projects, but just based upon how I use it, I'm getting a good 4 to 5 hours of use before I need to charge them. Now, that's as long as I don't forget to turn them off when I'm done, because I forget to turn them off when I'm done all the time. So then I gotta charge them, but I always make sure I check everything before I leave the house. So that is one downside. You have to charge them. It does come with 2 USB-C cables inside the package, which I thought that was pretty awesome, right? You get 2 USB-C cables, one for each device, and that way you can charge them both at the same time versus unplugging one, plugging the other one in, and just making the charge cycle time take longer. Now, a benefit to the Rode Wireless Go is that you can, instead of just using it like I'm using it right here, you can actually plug in a lavalier mic straight to the top of it, so you don't have to have this clip to your collar or to your shirt somewhere. You can put it in your pocket, then you can run a lav mic up your shirt and hide it a little bit better. For this purpose of this video, I did clip this like this, just so you can see the normal usage for it. If you do a lot of weddings, the Wireless Go is perfect for you. You're able to take this, and I do make it in white, and clip it to the inside of the bride's gown and snake the wire up to her strap. And it's not bulky, it's lightweight, and it won't be seen if you get the white version of this. Versus, having to take audio recorder, connecting a lav mic to it. Audio recorders can get heavy. Sometimes there's no place to put them at because they don't have a clip on the back of them like this does. So the bride, you end up putting it somewhere in the bride or taping it on her, and it's uncomfortable for her. Grooms specifically don't have that problem because you can just tuck it into the inside coat pocket, but this setup is perfect for weddings, for getting audio from weddings. The Video Micro, on the other hand, is great for capturing audio right here. So if you know you're going to be in front of the camera, you know your source is going to be within 1.5 to 2 feet from the camera, I would just go with the Video Micro. If you know you're going to have a lot of moving around, the Wireless Go is definitely for you. The one thing I didn't talk about is going to be how much they cost, right? So the Video Micro is going to run you about $60 from your local Best Buy or Amazon, the Wireless Go is gonna run you about $200 from Best Buy or Amazon. I use Best Buy and Amazon because those are the two places I know they're readily in stock at. I purchased the Video Micro and the Wireless Go from my Best Buy. Can you get them on Amazon? Yes, 100%. I'm just, when I want something, I want it today. I don't want to wait till tomorrow because Amazon's pretty fast still. But they run about the same price. $60 for a Video Micro, $200 for a Wireless Go. If price is going to be an issue for you, then the Wireless Go is not something you're even considering. At that $200 price range to get a wireless microphone system, you can find other ways to do that at a cheaper price. So if you really do need to get away from your camera and your subject's further away, using an audio recorder and a lavalier mic will be the best option for you. You can get a Tascam audio recorder for about $100, and you can spend $20 to $30 on a lavalier mic. I go with the Booyah lavalier mic, which is about $20 when I need to. It's a very, very long cable, so you'll have to wrap that around an audio recorder. But if you want to plug it directly to the camera, you've got a good 10 to 12 feet that you can move away from the camera and still get great audio from it. But if price is not a problem, definitely go with this if you're going to be moving away from the subject. Now, if you're on a budget, if you don't really care about fancy gadgets, you want to be able to just plug and play, the Video Micro is perfect for you. It's going to come with a dead cat. It's going to mount right to your camera. It's going to be lightweight. It's going to be small. It's going to be portable. It takes up no room. It takes up barely any room inside my backpack. And I know when I plug it in, it is going to work. Unless the cable is broken or I'm not getting audio from my camera, I don't have to worry about charging anything. I just know that it's going to work as soon as I plug it in. And I love that security of knowing that I don't have to worry about if the transmitter dies before the receiver dies and I lose a connection, or if I turn around and I lose a connection from the Wireless Go. I'm going to have a direct audio connection the whole entire time, permitting nothing else goes wrong, of course, right? Because Murphy's Law. That is one of the cool ways that's one of the cool benefits to the Video Micro. Now, like I said earlier in the video, I use the Micro and the Wireless Go at the same time. And how I do that is I use a Y splitter. So I'll plug the Y connector into my camera and it will split my audio sources into a left channel, into a right channel. So that way I can plug the Wireless Go into one channel and the Video Micro in the other channel. And then when I get to post, I can pick and choose which audio source I want to use, right? So if I walk away from the camera and I need to use a Wireless Go source, then I just cut the Video Micro out and I'm just using the Wireless Go. And if I get back in front of the camera and I notice that I'm peaking on the Wireless Go, I can switch. So what I'm doing here is I'm creating two channels, the same audio source coming from different directions, and one is purely going to be a backup channel to the other channel. So sometimes peaking does happen, and it's nice to have different audio sources you can adjust and play with. Also as well, if I'm capturing audio from another person, maybe it's me and someone else, and they're in front of me and I'm behind the camera, they can get clear audio and I can get clear audio. And I don't have to worry about moving the transmitter back in between us. I can just boom, boom, and done. But I mean, still, taking the Wireless Go off my shirt is not that hard. It's pretty easy. It's lightweight. It's right here. So I hope today you learned a lot. If you did not learn, start this video over. Learn a little bit more. Or maybe just read a book and then come back and listen and you'll learn just as well. But if you didn't learn, start the video over. Leave a like, comment, and share for me. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please head over and subscribe. Hit the bell so you can receive notifications. I hope that I helped you determine what was best suited for you. And until next time, I'm Tony. This is the Tony Narrative Show. Peace out.